Is it possible to sell AI art on Etsy? In this video, we'll look at how to sell AI art on Etsy and how to create and list your own pieces. There's people that are making tens of thousands of dollars a month off of doing very minimum work to be able to sell their art on Etsy. Etsy's AI art selling policies. Etsy recently updated its policies to allow the sale of artificial intelligence created art to be sold. Items must be handmade or hand-altered by you, the seller. This means that any artwork created with AI must be altered or manipulated in some way by a human artist before it can be listed for sale. It could be adding text, it could be editing the background, it could be doing any minor tweak, adding a branded logo or something like that. That constitutes it being manipulated by an individual such as yourself. Furthermore, Etsy requires sellers to disclose how their work was created and, if requested, to provide evidence of the manipulation. The benefits and drawbacks of selling AI art on Etsy. The main advantage of selling AI art on Etsy is the increased exposure and sales potential due to its large customer base. And you have to do very minimal marketing yourself because Etsy does it for you. If you are selling art in a small enough niche that doesn't have enough search terms, you will get clicks by just having your art online. Furthermore, because all artwork must meet certain criteria before being accepted onto the platform, buyers can be confident that they are purchasing high-quality products from reputable artists. I recommend doing digital art only, so when somebody buys it, they download it, they can print it off themselves, and you don't have to actually ship anything out to them. Very minimal work on your side, and that's what this channel is about, is helping you make money with the least amount of work, so make sure you subscribe. On the other hand, there may be disadvantages to selling AI art on Etsy, such as competition from other sellers offering similar work. After all, it is all AI art, so similarities among artists is to be expected. It's one of the downsides and why you want to make sure you do your research to figure out what niche you want to be selling your art in. Furthermore, when an artwork is created using artificial intelligence rather than by a real human, buyers may not understand or appreciate what makes it truly unique. The human element has been removed. And as we know, when it comes to eating food, when it comes to art, when it comes to creation, there is a human element into it. And it's why I don't believe AI will ever be able to fully replicate what we do, because they don't have the consciousness that we do within our own heads to be able to put our feelings and emotions onto the screen or onto the paper. Before you can sell AI art or any art on Etsy, you must first establish a shop. Go to the Etsy website and click Sell in the upper right-hand corner. You will then be asked to create an account and provide some basic information about your shop, such as its name, location, currency type, payment method, acceptance, and a couple of other steps that you can see me doing right here. After that, you are ready to begin listing your artwork. It's simple. You want to do some tags, make sure you do some research, figure out which ones you want to borrow from other people's and which ones you don't, and then you can even use ChatGPT, which you can check out my video on how you can use that right here, where you don't even have to write the ad copy for you. You just let ChatGPT do the work and you do some minor editing, and all of a sudden you have your ad copy. Designing your AI artwork. The next step is to use AI technology to create your artwork. There are numerous tools available for creating AI art currently. One of my popular ones is Midjourney. I feel like it has the most amount of creativity. DALL-E is another one created by OpenAI. It's alright, but it just doesn't have the same creativity as Midjourney does. Stable Diffusion and Night Cafe are a couple of others that you can also check out. I haven't dove super deep into those, but Midjourney and DALL-E I've experimented around with, and I would highly recommend Midjourney. It's all on Discord. It's pretty simple to get signed up, and you can make a whole creation of art that I've never seen personally myself, but it's amazing to see what technology is able to do nowadays. So depending on the type of artwork you want to create, abstract designs or realistic images, there are a variety of techniques and tutorials available online to help you navigate the process of creating your unique piece, which I will have a video coming out for that soon, so stay tuned. You may have seen the trend for Midjourney and DALL-E to create specific looking artwork so that after you've finished your artwork, it's time to price it so that consumers know how much to pay. If you did your market research, you'll know what to price your artwork once you upload it because you have noticed what other people's artwork of similar qualities is going for. I'd recommend doing around $4.99 to $9.99. It's usually the right juicy spot for digital art. Highly recommend doing that, and you will get people to purchase from that point on. It is crucial to consider not only the amount of time spent on each piece, which with AI there's very minimal, but also the current market demand and pricing for AI art, particularly the style of artwork you are creating. One of the best ways I've found to be successful with selling AI art on Etsy is by pricing the artwork competitively and also not so competitive. You want to be decently low, but not too high where you can still make a profit, but also you're not really doing any work, so you can put it up for anything. And once it's up there, people will just click on it and they'll buy it. It's a one small upfront cost for you to make millions down the road. How to sell AI art on Etsy. So there's a couple of ways that you can promote your business on Etsy to make sure that you are getting the sales. You can always promote it on, say, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. You could even write a blog as well to get people to go to your Etsy store. This process is going to take a little bit longer to be able to actually happen because you're trying to build a community when you're writing a blog or when you're creating a YouTube channel. When you're posting on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, like it can go viral quickly. You can get some small sales, but the main reason for having an Etsy store or any store in general is to have your customers continually come back so you can have recurring revenue. It's a very important part that I think a lot of people miss. There's a couple of hints for promoting your artwork on Etsy. If you want to do this, you can. I personally haven't done it quite yet because I'm just letting everything be organic. I think it's almost better, but you can do some artwork sales, some networking, some ad copy if you really want to. Not necessary. Sales will still come in without you doing that. The best part about having the reviews is you get that social proof that, hey, this AI artwork is good and I enjoy it. And turn, that makes it so more people want to buy more of your product. It's a small little thing that you can tweak, so I would highly recommend you doing that, but you don't have to, obviously. Another small little secret that you can use to make sure that you get more sales is do like a sale within your first week or your first month of starting the sale. So like it's a small little marketing tactic that you can use on Etsy. So let's say you decide that you want to sell it for $9.99. That's the price that you want to go for. Put it on for $15.99. But it's like crossed out and it has a sale of $9.99. So it shows people that you're selling the product for less, but that's really the amount that you wanted it for. So it's not really a sale, but it is. It's something I would highly recommend you guys doing. It'll increase your sales tenfold. So some of my final thoughts is selling AI art on Etsy is one of the most cost-effective ways to make some extra cash each and every single month with very minimal work. If you have an idea or if you have something that you want created, use Midjourney or Dolly. Highly recommend Midjourney. Type in the answer that you want. It'll give you the image. And then from there, you can do a couple of other things. And I'll make another video for you guys on that because there is a lot more that you might be missing out if you aren't using Midjourney correctly. And there's a couple of other channels on YouTube that you can check out that do this. But if you want to see me do it hand by hand, more than happy to do that. Just subscribe and leave a comment down below and I'll see you guys in the next one. I think that's pretty much about it.